What a rough day. I got my latest prescription. It's just kind of a nightmare to get it. I went to see the neuro guy, and he's like, "How you doing? Pills, blah blah blah." He's a really nice guy. Then there was a big issue in the car on the way home. I was like, he's like, "Dude, how much are you spending? $170 for that?" He's like, "It should be like $10, $20." So he showed me this app, and anyway, it only turned out to be like $10 and whatever, 43 cents. But I told my mom, I was like, "Mom, she said 170, it's only 10, and she got, she's like, "Well, how is whatever?" I was like, "No, there's this prescription app," and she's like, "No, he told me that," and I was like, "No, I got it handled," and she's like, "It doesn't work," and she freaked the fuck out and started screaming like irately in the car. And I think I was short with her, like, to kind of instigate it, because I knew that the doctor and I had spent enough time on it, but I wasn't like, didn't explain it 1,000 ways as she typically likes to understand something and then to talk about it. So then, you should have heard her in the car. It was just like, scream, scream, scream. I'm just thinking, woman of the apocalypse, like, this is the kind of shit. But then I thought about it, and I feel like I kind of was a dick, but I just, when she started screaming, I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," real calm. But I was like, man, I have such a peaceful, like, I don't know, I'm just at such peace in my own head, and people around, they're just not, because they got all this other bullshit that they're dealing with, because this whole system is just fucked, and we got to change the whole thing in one dose. So these next, 547 days are going to be a fucking nightmare for people as they kind of spring out of stuff. But the good news is, the basic sort of idea is that we can't have money in this system, because it just fucks with people's heads. Money, taxes, defense spending, prescriptions, doctors, medicine, all of it's gonna have to go. It's just gonna be like a cruise ship. You notice how no one really gets sick on when they're on vacation? You wanna know why? Because they're not thinking about money. And if they do, then they probably did something fucked up, or they're dwelling on money while they're on vacation. But we got some work to do. Good news is, I told my dad about I'm like, "Look, man, we're the two witnesses. Here's the deal. You got all these factors in play. You got the UN climate report says we only have 11 years to the climate change apocalypse. That's true. We only have, or you got Trump in office who ain't gonna budge. You got Kushner trying to work a UN or a Mideast peace deal based off money and deals for Palestinians and Jews. You got you, who's found the ark, with your theory. And then you got me, who's solved everything else. So you put all that all together, and that's a recipe to change the world." So I'm like, this is it, bam, bam, bam. He's gonna read it and be like, if he wants the ark, this is how it's gonna happen. That we're the two witnesses. So anyway, we'll see. But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna go see a movie, because I signed up for this program where it's like $20 to see 3 movies a week, and that's probably not the best thing for me to be doing, because A, it's graven image, and B, I got more important shit to do because people are sick out there. I did pitch this to my mom, the whole idea of public confession and physical health, and at first she was like cool with it, but then I gave a presentation to some nurses yesterday, and I think I freaked everyone out. It's my first presentation. I was a little nervous, but because the topic was so fucking forward and not normal, some of them got a little bit freaked out. And my mom's like, "I'm not gonna do anything. It's too weird to have people publicly confess." I'm like, fuck. All right. So at least I got my dad thing working, and in the meantime, I gotta figure out how to get to some sick people and have them test this method out. So that's where I'm at. Trying to think of anything else. Oh yeah, I looked at pornography again, and I freaked out all my friends by saying January 19th was the day of the Lord. I was wrong about that. This should be a smooth fucking process. But it ain't easy being the second son of God. Not that I'm God. I'm not divine, just a guy who's been ordained to do this, the Mashiach. Later, guys.